there, JKs, and welcome to your math lesson of the day. Today, we're going to be continuing with our subtraction unit, and we're going to be revisiting how to solve a subtraction problem using our pictures. This is actually my favorite way to solve it because I love drawing out things, and so it always really helps me to visualize and look at a problem that way. So remember, subtraction is when you start with a whole number, you take away part of that number, and you're left with a small part. So let's look at our examples for today and dive into our lesson. The lesson in front of you should look like this. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger so you can see me. Great. All right. So here we have our first guided problem of the day. Let's read it together. Ready? Miss Franco was helping 7 scholars with their work. 2 scholars went to the bathroom. How many scholars are working with Miss Franco now? Okay, now it's time for us to read our problem again, but this time we're going to circle all the important numbers that come up. Okay, that's one great step when it comes to solving word problems. Circle the numbers. All right, we're ready. Miss Franco was helping how many scholars? 7 scholars with their work. 2 scholars went to the bathroom. How many scholars are working with Miss Franco now? So before we start drawing, we can actually begin to visualize what's happening. Can you visualize the problem? Can you see it like a mind movie in your mind? I see Miss Franco, she's helping 7 children, but then 2 leave, 2 get taken away. This is definitely a subtraction problem because we want to find out what's left. So our whole number is 7. Let's draw out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, 2 of these scholars are going to go away. They're leaving. They're going to the bathroom. And whenever we want to show something being taken away or leaving in subtraction, we can cross it out. So we're going to cross out 2. 1, 2. Now, whatever isn't crossed out is what's left. So these represent the number of scholars that are still with Miss Franco, and these represent the 2 that went to the bathroom. Let's count to see how many are still with Miss Franco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are left. And now I think we're ready to do an equation. So what was the first number we started off with? 7. That's how many kids were with Miss Franco at the beginning. Then some left. So whenever you hear something leaving or something being taken away or eaten, when something goes away, you have to use the minus sign. And then you find out how many were taken away, which was 2. And at the end, how many were left? We counted 5. So this equation would be 7 minus 2 equals 5. Let's do the next guided problem together. And then I think you girls will be ready to start by yourselves. All right. Miss Metz had 10 packs of pens. She gave 8 packs to the kindergarten teachers. How many packs does she have now? All right. We're going to read it a second time now, and we're going to circle those numbers. Miss Metz had 10 packs of pens. She gave 8 packs to the kindergarten teachers. How many packs does she have now? Okay, so you have to visualize what's happening here. It's about a problem with Miss Metz. She has 10 packs. She gives away 8, and now she has less. You want to figure out what she has left. Let's start with what she started with. At the beginning, she had 10. Let's draw 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Then it says that she gives away 8 packs. So because she's giving them away, they're being taken away. They're no longer there for her. So let's show that by crossing out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And whatever isn't crossed out must be what's left. How many are left, girls? 1, 2. 2 are left. So we can circle 2 here, and we're ready to write our equation. She started off with how many? 10. Then how many did she give away? 8. And at the end, how much was left? 2. Your equation for this problem would be 10 minus 8 equals 2. All right, girls. So activity 2 is all up to you. You have 2 pages of problems. You need to read the problems very carefully. Make sure you circle those numbers as you go along. And then I want you to draw out your solutions. And if you want a challenge, I'd like you to also make equations, number equations for your solution. When you're done that page, there's a little bit of math review to be done. I'm going to explain how to do the page that looks like this. Now, this is another way of showing a subtraction problem. It may look different, but it's actually just the same. This problem is saying 6 minus 0 equals how much? It would be the same as writing 6 minus 0 equals question mark. The only difference is that normally we're used to seeing it going from one side to the other side. In this way, we're seeing it going up to down. But it does the exact same thing. It's still saying 6 minus something equals something. This one is saying 5 minus 1 equals something. So for this, you need to solve for the answer. How you could do that first is by doing a drawing. You're going to get so good at this eventually that you won't even need to draw it. But for now, you can draw it out. So let's draw out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then how many are being subtracted here? 0. So you don't have to cross anything out. And now, what's left? Y. All 6 of them are still left. So the answer to this one would be 6. Let's do one more. This one is saying 5 minus 1 equals, let's draw it out. 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1. So we have to take 1 away to cross 1 out. Now what's left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that must mean that 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay? So this is just some extra subtraction practice. On the next page, there's a little bit of counting review. So for number 1, they're asking you to find out how many ladybugs there are. Count the ladybugs and put the number on the line. And in number 2, they're asking how many bugs would it be if there were 1 more. So once you find your answer for number 1, add 1 more and tell me what that would be. All right, girls, that's all from Miss I. Time for you to finish your math, and I'll talk to you later.